Now, quite often, if you're bringing some data into Excel from some external data source, it will end up in Excel looking really quite ugly because raw data is ugly. So you might need to spend quite a bit of time tidying it up, getting ready to analyze it in Excel. So what I would always suggest you do is to click in your data and choose Format as Table on your Home tab. Now, quite often people stop me at this stage and they say, oh no, we don't need this because all this does is apply the coloured bands. All it does is apply the formatting. But actually there's an awful lot more to this function than just the formatting. So I'm going to choose one of the options here, and it's going to check that it's got the right bit of data and that my table does indeed have a header row, so I'll just click OK. And what you'll see, sure enough, it has applied the formatting, and it's also adjusted my column widths, which I can override if I want to. It's turned on my sorting and filtering columns, which is useful. But if you have a look at the top of the screen, the Table Tools ribbon tab, which has now appeared, has grouped together all sorts of useful tools which I could use when I'm working on my table. So because we've told Excel what type of data I'm working on, it's been able to help me by providing this functionality. But it's clever as well, so if I want to add another column for the name of the sales rep, for example, you'll see it'll automatically incorporate that into the formatting of the table. If I go to the very end of the table, you'll also see I've got this option to turn on a total row. And what that does, it's rather nice, it gives me sort of quick access to be able to go ahead and add some functions to that bottom row of the table. But did you notice that now I'm at the very end of the table, the grey column headings no longer say A, B, C, D, they now actually say my column headings from my header row. So rather than me having to freeze panes, it's automatically done that for me. And this is all because we gave Excel a clue. We told it what type of data we were working on so that it could help us with all of this functionality.